right, so breaking news as of earlier today, ICE agents fatally shot 37-year-old Renee Nicole Good after she tried to run the ICE agent over with her vehicle. And I do want to bring this up at the outset. I want to make sure that everyone is aware of what actually happened, because you're going to see this video misrepresented. The mainstream media, and you can mark my words, this is without a shadow of a doubt going to happen. They are going to take this video, they are going to alter it, they are going to play only a fraction of the actual clip, and they are going to frame this incident to make it appear that the ICE agent shot this woman in callous, cold blood, and it was not a justified shooting. And I'm here to tell you right now that that is what they are going to do. This is going to be George Floyd 2.0. And in the same way that the context to George Floyd was removed from the reporting that the mainstream media did, they will similarly remove the video evidence showing that this was clearly self-defense. So I'm going to play this video for you here in a moment. You can make up your own mind, and you can clearly see that it was in self-defense. Now, I don't want to speak out of turn, because we're going to be learning more information about what happened. We're going to be finding out more about the incident. But what we do know is ICE were in the area conducting an investigation. And I guess there's groups that follow ICE agents around, and they sort of blab on where ICE is at any given time so that they can hinder their investigations. It appears that that is what happened. This happened in Minneapolis, and it appears that an active ICE investigation was hindered by local anti-ICE protesters. Now, we do not know for certain whether or not the individual that was shot was in fact an anti-ICE protester, but from what I have seen online, the preliminary reports that I'm seeing at least indicate that in fact she was an anti-ICE protester, and that is why she was actually in this situation to begin with. Now I'm going to go ahead and play this video. But pay attention to what happens here. You can see the ICE agents. They're calm. They're not deliberately making the situation worse. And you know, that's one of the false narratives that you sort of saw in the George Floyd situation, because the media made it seem as if George Floyd was just minding his own business, and the mean Derek Chauvin bad officer came and knelt on his neck and killed him. I mean, that's literally the narrative that the mainstream media gave people with George Floyd. But of course, you miss out on the 30, 40, 50 minutes before that happened of Derek Chauvin and the other officer literally trying to bend over backwards in an attempt to appease George Floyd and make him happy and make him comfortable and give him everything he wanted. So what I'm saying is you're likely going to see the same tactics used with this video here in Minneapolis. So anyways, let's go ahead and play the first clip here.
No! No! Shame! Shame! Oh my fucking God! What the fuck? What the fuck? You just fucking, what the fuck did you do?
So you can see in the video, the ICE agent is standing in front of her front left wheel well, and she pulls off, and he pulls his gun and fires a few shots, which were fatal. So that's the first clip, and you know, as the week progresses here and as the days go on, we're likely going to see dash cam footage. We're likely going to see the body cam footage from the officer. So we will find out, in all likelihood, what led up to the final moments in this interaction. We'll probably find that she was uncooperative. She wasn't listening to what they were saying. We have seen reports from people online already saying that that is in fact what happened, that the ICE agents were simply trying to get her to exit her vehicle when she chose to disregard what they were saying and attempt to, I mean, do you want to go so far as saying she tried to kill the guy? I mean, I don't know. But, you know, she definitely wasn't listening to what they were saying, and she tried to run some of them or one of them over. So, we're going to find out more context. We're going to find out more information as the days unfold here. And I think, you know, what will be really interesting, of course, is to see the actual body cam footage. So here is the other angle of this incident. And you can actually hear in the video that there are other individuals on the street that are shouting in anger, and these are likely the protesters that were there at the scene. But again, we're going to find out more information as the days unfold here. Now, right after this shooting happened, Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey, who is, by all accounts, the most cucked beta Democrat politician. I mean, I don't even know what you would call this guy, but he came out immediately after this trying to demonize the ICE officers, trying to demonize the ICE agent, saying that, you know, essentially it was an unjustified shooting. And this is, I mean, at least he was trying to frame the narrative to suggest that this is simply a goon or a henchman who did this malicious act. So let's go ahead and see what he said in this press conference.
Collectively are going to do everything possible to get to the bottom of this, to get justice, and to make sure that there is an investigation that is conducted in full. But what we do know is that a 37-year-old woman is dead and that she was shot by ICE. We've dreaded this moment since the early stages of this ICE presence in Minneapolis. Not only is this a concern that we've had internally, we've been talking about it. They are not here to cause safety in this city. What they are doing is not to provide safety in America. What they are doing is causing chaos and distrust. They're ripping families apart. They're sowing chaos on our streets. And in this,
anyways, just, you know, total nonsense. And it's the same bullshit arguments they've been making. And they're not even arguments. It's just flagrant lying to the public. You know, these are illegal migrants that are in the country illegally, for those that don't remember. And I'm saying this tongue in cheek because I know that everyone that's watching this video already understands this, but I guess this is for the retards out there. If you enter into America, okay, and you don't have a visa, and you sneak in, you have committed a crime. Okay, you have done something that is criminal. You are a criminal. That is how the law works. That is the law in America. It is asinine to believe for 1 second that you can waltz in to another country and everything will be just fine. There is literally nowhere else on the earth, well, apart from Europe, but let's gloss over that. There's no other place on the earth that is still operating with legitimate borders. Okay, I'm putting that caveat there, but I can already see you guys typing in the comment section. That allows this to happen. Okay, China does not allow this to happen. Russia does not allow this to happen. You cannot walk into these countries and all of a sudden you're now benefiting from the hardworking American taxpayers that are paying for you to be here, that are, how would you say, subsidizing your very existence, that is wrong, and you are a criminal, and you deserve to be immediately exported from the country. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section as the story unfolds, which I'm sure it's going to. I'm sure we're going to get a ton of interesting videos to react to in the coming days. I will keep you in the loop.